On to you, Scorpios out here. So you Scorpios have she's all right. She's just getting it out of her system. King of Gabriel, Peace card, and then you Scorpios actually have the Ace of Raphael. So, hold on a second. Come here, my love. Come here. You can run around. You can do whatever you want to do. Anyway, so, wait. She might get herself into some trouble. Hold on. Making sure I keep her out of some trouble. Anyway, sorry about that, Scorpios. So for you, y'all are in a situation where a lot of you Scorpios, this is a time right now where you Scorpios' confidence is becoming more solidified. A lot of you Scorpios understand that you do have value to bring to the table, and that's exactly what it is that you do. You bring value. You do what you do, like you always do. You bring value. And there was this misconception that somebody had talking about how I said that I dislike Scorpios. I can remember almost everything that I said about the zodiac signs within the past 10 years. I'll tell you what I said, and I've never said that. What I have said about Scorpio that Scorpios may not have liked some years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, right, was the fact that I was saying that I don't like how Scorpios sometimes jump to conclusions when they think that they see people that's not for them and they think that those people are around them. They're so quick to basically write people off. And that could be a detriment to them, because if they think that everybody is an enemy, then that can end up really hurting them in the long run, because they write people off that actually are valuable people, that like them, that rock with them, that want to see them actually succeed. So that's amongst some of the stuff that I said. But for me to be like, oh yeah, I dislike Scorpio, this proves my point about how some people are out of their mind, because some people are making up delusional stories in their head about things that don't even make any sense, and then they verbalize it, and then they sound stupid, because I've never said that I dislike Scorpio. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I've said within the past 10 years is that I love Scorpio. It's just that I wish that Scorpio would change certain aspects about themselves, because they burn bridges with people that care about them. I know for a fact I've said that. And I have the video catalog to go and prove it, because I said that within the past 4 years. So anyway, so the Peace card, which is Scorpio, and then the Ace of Raphael speaks to, again, King of Gabriel, speaks to the level of confidence that you Scorpios have. And it speaks how it is that to now you Scorpios got it in here mentally and in here in your heart, that you're not going to allow someone to bring you down, especially if you know that it's not for real. Meaning that, you know how sometimes people will try to lie and make it seem like you got to go back and there's something that you did. Yeah, you showed them love. That's what it is that they don't want to say. Because people be half talking and half sentences and halfway sentences and sentences that are cryptic. I'm going to tell you what it is that you Scorpio did. You Scorpio did something where it touched them. Touched their heart. And so now they all broke up or broken up about it. Now it's like they got to make it seem like it's your problem. Because I remember having somebody who was into that alternative lifestyle. She would come here and then run back and then be like, oh, I'm making her feel funny. But then came back every single night. And it's like, why are you here then? You come here after midnight by yourself. You come in my home and you spend hours here, practically the whole night. You almost want to sleep here, but then I'm making you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm making you feel uncomfortable because I'm making something wet. Stop playing with me. Because if I'm not, what are you doing here? You waited, you tried to run back and tell it to other people, and no, it wasn't a Scorpio. You trying to make it seem like I'm making you feel so uncomfortable. So if I'm making you feel so uncomfortable, why do you continue to come back here? Why do you come back here every day? Why do you come here every day? Why do you associate yourself with me every single day? Oh, because I'm getting a benefit from it. But you have other friends in which you can eat from. You can go over at their house and eat. This is an individual who basically doesn't really have a place to stay, or is homeless basically, but bumming off of friends, right? Sleeping on a couch, sleeping in their room and stuff like this. They're always staying at friends' house. Okay, so you have friends that feed you. You have these things. So why are you coming at my house after dark of all things? Same concept when it comes to you Scorpios. If they dislike you so much, why are they choosing to hang around you? Because it doesn't matter about how much money you Scorpios may have, or they think that they're getting something out of it. It's pathetic to have to deal with this much work and problems for so little reward. It's pathetic. It shows that there's a desperation on the other person. So don't let people G you and get you Scorpios to think, oh, they can't stand you, but then they hanging around you at the same time, and it's your fault and something that you done. Yeah, the something that you Scorpios done is you showed them that y'all are real individuals and that they wanna hang out with you more romantically than what they're letting off is what. The Lovers in the Night of Raphael is all about how a lot of you you're moving forward, getting to know other people. And the Knight of Cups represents you're moving forward, but other people are getting to know you as well. So you're not just staying quiet there. What's up, my love? You all right? You all right, my love? Get you some water. Get some water. Go get water. Good. Good dog. Go get water. Throw up if you have to. It is what it is. I'll clean it up. Anyway, so this is what happens when you eating stuff off the floor. We told her a million times, don't eat anything off the floor unless we specifically give it to you and it's like food on the plate and obviously the plate is just flowing over, okay. But if it's random stuff that we did not specifically give to you, don't eat anything up off the floor. What does she do? Eat stuff up off the floor. Sweep, but she don't be listening. Anyway, so the Lovers in the Night of Raphael represents how a lot of you Scorpios, again, you're not sitting there waiting around, waiting for people to kind of choose up on you. You're still getting to know other people. And if they decide that they don't want to give you a chance, then it is what it is. You'll move forward and get to know other people. The Seven of Ariel, the Ace of Michael, and the Queen of Ariel right here speaks to how a lot of you Scorpios also understand that this is your time. You know, Seven of Ariel is all about the fruits of your labor, the patience that you Scorpios have exhibited and exhibiting. Being patient, knowing what it is that you want, knowing what the long-term goal and plan is. And then the Ace of Michael and the Queen of Ariel speaks to how a lot of you Scorpios, because you know this is also a sense of, and nothing is getting in the way. All it is that you Scorpios are seeing is benefit. because you forget you don't have to put up with people's nonsense. You know, part of the reason why I think that I get so much uh like you know what I'm saying? Part of the reason why I think I get so much favor from people sometimes, specifically the chicks or whatnot, or the people who I'm hanging out with romantically, is because they know that I'm a good guy. The problem though is that they want to be a headache. And I don't want to put up with them being a headache because there's no point. You know, if you hang around me enough, you know that you'll see that I'm a good guy. But I don't want to put up with an individual being super emotional, because at some point the emotionality is too much for me. And when I say too much, I mean like you see that I'm a decent dude, but you want to continue to play games and getting into arguments. I don't have time for that. Same thing when it comes to you Scorpios. And what I mean by that is that people be knowing that you Scorpios are a good catch. But you Scorpios, and did you get water, my love? But y'all know that y'all not gonna put up with it. And truth be told, Scorpio, that's part of what they mean when they say knowing your worth. Not putting up with people's nonsense. Because you know it to be true that it's uncalled for. It's one thing if you Scorpios were a scumbag. And then it's like, okay, y'all are scumbags. And, you know, y'all are like goofy and all of that. That's one thing. But it's another thing when you know you mean the other person good, and yet they giving you a hard time anyway. It's like, yo, get out of it's like, yo, get out of here. Get out of here. Get the French toast out of here. For real, for real. Get out of here. Because it's obtuse. It's inequivalent. It's like, how am I giving you kindness and I'm treating you well? But it's like you have this narrative in your head that somehow, you know, they have this narrative in their head that somehow they're losing something or they're missing something, or you're not giving them the full Monty. And what I mean when I say the full Monty, I mean the full experience, right? The love, the respect, the emotional maturity, the date. So you're actually like making them a decent person, right? You're building up to a relationship, and they're fighting hard against that. So, and at the same time, giving you issues, giving you problems. Of course, you Scorpios are going to be like, yo, go your way. And you Scorpios should. And this is what they mean when they say knowing your worth. You Scorpios are knowing your worth. I don't think you Scorpios knew your worth up until 2023, honestly. If I'm really going to be honest with y'all, because like I said before, y'all used to put up with a lot of nonsense because a person is pretty, because a person is attractive. And then you Scorpios started to realize it doesn't matter how pretty or how attractive a person is. If y'all know that y'all are decent people, why allow people to give you nonsense? Especially when it's not called for. You know? That's why it is that I be so like touch and go, like real iffy when it comes to the people who I spend my time really kicking it with romantically. Cause like for me, it's like why are you you playing? You feel me? Cause you're not really trying to get to know me and realize you like unnecessary problems, and I don't. But you don't know me, because if you knew me well, then you knew that I don't like unnecessary problems. So in other words, calm all that BS down. If there's no reason to be stressed out, then don't be stressed. If I look at you like you are a liability and you causing too much stress, and every single minute there's a problem, I'll drop you like a bad habit. And I should. Because I'm not doing anything to get you to think that I mean harm or any of that stuff. And that's what it means when it says know your worth. A lot of times people only talk about knowing your worth from a monetary standpoint. And monetarily or money is a part of it. But it's also about knowing that you're a decent person. regardless of whoever you are, my dear Scorpios, and bringing a lot of value to the table. And if a person still wants to bring you issues too, on top of it, still, even though you don't mean them harm, you're giving them a fair experience. They're getting the full experience of what it means to actually date and progress, and not just being taken advantage of. No, 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 no. But to date someone, be with someone, someone that cares about you, and they still giving you issues? Nah, that's a dub. Page of Michaels and the Epiphany, right? She's all right. She'll be all right. Page of Michaels and the Epiphany represents how a lot of you Scorpios, the people that gave you a hard time, they'll see that you're not playing any games when you stop talking to them. Then they will realize that they missed out on a good opportunity with somebody because they wanted to play games. And that's what it is that I be meaning when I also say they be going with the narrative too, my dear Scorpios, because they know that you a decent dude, but then they still running it. They still pulling it. They know that you a decent dude, and they won. They hit the lottery when it came to you. You're a decent individual, right? Excuse me, decent individuals, right? But then at the same time, they also they can't stop playing games. So you in the game. You in the game. And they can say that they not, because they can say that they not, but it don't matter about what they say. It doesn't. That's what they are, because this is what it is I be meaning, my dear Scorpios, when I say that people can only play games with people who are in the game. When you're not in the game, you look stupid trying to give a person who is essentially giving you a relationship from the very beginning, you giving them a hard time. Then when you end up by yourself, all these people, we're all these people, right? Like, oh, okay, all these people ain't it. All of these people ain't it. Still throwing dirt on y'all name. So this is why a lot of you Scorpios are waking up and you're learning your worth. You're learning not to take people's nonsense as well. Yeah, you bring money, but money comes with love. Money comes after the fact that you trust this person, and that the two of you have decided to stop fighting. Because when you get to know somebody, you all on guard and all of that, and that's cool. But then after a time, when you get to know somebody and they still putting up a fight, giving you issues, and they getting to know you and they still giving you issues and all of that, go your way. Because you're supposed to know me by now. So what are you doing? Why are you still giving me a fight anyway? So let's clarify the Epiphany, which is them. Sun card, stupid. Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So what's going on here is, like I said before, they only understand who it is that they've missed, what they missed, until after, because they're focusing on playing the game too much. And this is what will have you Scorpios go through people very quickly. But you Scorpios will look at that like a good thing, because it is. It is a good thing, because you ain't got to put up with having to go out on these dates or spend money or put in effort or actually like really take time out of your day any more than you have to when it comes to getting to know somebody. You Scorpios will find out really soon if they are about something or if they're not. Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups speaks to how, now granted though, Scorpio, you are attractive. So expect people to try to holler at you. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are becoming more attractive. See, what kept people away was them being afraid of you. What gets people coming to you is that you're transparent, right? You're able to have a conversation with them. and then you're still mysterious on top of it. So you are attractive. It's just that you are going to be the ones to have to kind of like trees, weed them out, get them out of the way, right? Like shuffle through which is which, because you got a lot of people that you can say hi to and that will say hi to you. For some of them, you just have to determine what you're looking for. If you know you're looking for something short term, be honest with yourself, be honest with the situation. Don't really get to know them too much. Don't be asking them questions like that, any kind of real questions. Just find out if they have any kind of, you know, if they have the bug, if they have any cooties, if you know what I mean. And if they don't, then just proceed cautiously. You know, wear your raincoat, have them wear a raincoat. If you know you want something long term, come on with it from the very beginning. And just be transparent and see where it goes. And if the person gets scared, like they're not really trying to be in a relationship like that, then it means that these people are for the streets. That's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Peace.